Hey, what's up everybody? It's Nightwing2303 from kicksoncourt.com. Today I have a look at an unreleased shoe. I do not know if these will release. They are supposed to, but I don't know if or when. So I was able to find these up on eBay, and the retail price is $109. It's called the Under Armour Nano G Lightning, and I was able to get these for a steal. They were like $69 or something like that. So again, I do not know if these are going to release, but if they do, I'm going to do a performance review anyways. Plus, I've been wanting to see this shoe in person, and I finally have it. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so here is a quick look. I know that these are very unconventional as far as their looks goes, but this is a performance shoe, so keep that in mind. So, basically, the tech specs are a little bit different than Under Armour's typical stuff. They really went outside the box with these. Not outside the box with a gimmick like the keep forgetting what those are called, the Charge BBs. That was a different type of thinking outside the box. That was one where like they were trying to pitch you something that didn't work. This, on the other hand, is innovative in my opinion. So what we have along the upper is what they call flyweight, and it's basically a mesh upper, and they have this synthetic coating on top of it, this webbing, and this is what gives the upper its strength. So as you can see, this is very, very flexible, and the entire upper is like a sock. So what this coating on top of it does is it allows the material not to stretch and bend outside of its proportions. So if you're cutting and pushing off and you put a lot of weight on the shoe, you know how some shoes look like they're about to like fold over? This webbing is supposed to help prevent that. It's supposed to keep everything locked and caged in while giving you a very lightweight and supportive fit with premium breathability. So like the entire upper, I don't know if you can see those holes or not, but the entire upper is just a breathable piece of mesh, which is pretty crazy. So this is probably one of the most minimal shoes that we've had on the market, or technically not on the market yet, but this is one of the most minimal shoes we've had created, I should say, for the basketball world since the Kobe 8, which used the engineered mesh. So those use fuse behind, and basically this is kind of like using fuse on the outside. So I think that this is really dope. You can see it says Nano G. If you don't know what Nano G is, basically that's their new cushion source for this particular setup. Basically it's just EVA foam. It's lightweight compression molded EVA, and it's full length, and then instead of a micro G insole, it's got a an ortholite insole in there. So I do wish that it came with a micro G insole, but after trying them on, they still feel really, really comfortable, so I'm not really going to complain about that. And then right here you can see their traction pattern is the same as the webbing along the upper, and this traction is super pliable, and each of these little cups looks like it'll just kind of like suck onto the ground. And from what I was able to tell, just from wearing them around the house, like on the wood floor and everything, like these things grip the floor crazy. I don't know how well it'll do if you start throwing dust in there, but just from a clean floor perspective, they feel pretty dope. So the only thing that I'm kind of worried about is just their overall support. So I don't know if you could see that, but like it's got like a natural movement to it along the outsole. It's kind of curved and all that stuff, which is probably great for transition and movement. But yeah, I'm just worried about like rolling over and things like that. But for all I know, this could be like the Air Jordan 28 with that whole decoupled area where you have kind of like a natural range of motion. So that coupled with the mesh upper could turn out to be one hell of a shoe to play basketball in. So who knows, and all that stuff. But yeah, these I just don't know if they're going to release. Something that I just saw right now that's interesting is you can see that the upper is like different. So this one's got a lot more white in it right here than this one, but then along the back side, this one's got a ton of white. So I just think that these are pretty dope, dude. Like these are crazy. I love mesh on basketball shoes, and I think that it's really cool that they can incorporate something like that. yet it still be supportive. So for those of you that like a lot of range of motion and all that kind of stuff, like a low top would give you, but the fit and security of a high or a mid, this could be a viable option. So if you wear a size 9, they still might be available now on eBay. Just search Under Armour Nano G, or I think it's called Nano G Lightning. So there was this colorway, a red colorway, and a silver colorway. I also posted on my site back when these first showed up. But yeah, I grabbed my pair. Super fast shipping too, so thank you to the seller. And yeah, stay tuned for a performance review soon, or soon enough. I'm getting kind of backed up now. I have the KD Elites, the Kobe Elites, the Adidas Crazy Quicks, these, and then I still have the retro kind of lifestyle models, the Barkley Posits, the Hyperflights, and the Jordan Retro 14s, the T-Max from Adidas. So there's a bunch of stuff coming up. Just be patient with me. I'm not a machine. I am human. I play basketball a lot, and I do it to the point to where like each shoe gets tested individually for a solid amount of time, and usually it's about 40 hours, sometimes more, sometimes less. These T-Max, like, I've been trying to wear those things and they're horrible, so I don't know if they're ever going to break in, but yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. So just be patient. I do appreciate all the support. I don't appreciate sometimes people like nagging me and stuff like that, because I'm going as quickly as I can. So but yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys again, and if you want any more information on these, you can go to my site, kicksoncourt.com. And until next time, guys, have a good one.